So I've been craving for Poloo for a while, and I don't know if it's because I've been seeing it all around. And to the sad aspect, I wasn't getting hard coconut to buy, though I had desiccated coconuts at home. So I finally decided to use it and then share with you. And trust me, the outcome was fabulous. So if you want to know how this was made, do stick with me. Thank you. So in a bowl, I'll start by adding 2.5 cups of flour, and I'll gently sift to avoid any lumps. All ingredients used will be listed in the description box, so do check. Afterwards, I'll add a tablespoon of nutmeg and a tablespoon of baking powder, and I'll add half a cup of sugar. You can add more if you have a sweet tooth. I'll then add 2.5 cups of desiccated coconut. So if you are using hard coconut and you're using this exact recipe, please do add 2.5 cups of grated coconut as well. So I'll mix and I'll add a tablespoon of margarine and I'll mix as well. Afterwards, I'll add a tablespoon of powdered milk, and I wanted it quite rich. Yeah, so I added a cup of coconut milk instead of water. You mix the coconut milk with a little amount of water, and you only need 1 cup for this recipe. So I added some drops of vanilla extract as well. That's after adding the coconut milk, and I'll start forming my dough after mixing. Your hands is really going to be sticky during this process, but not to worry since you're on the right path. So this is the outcome. So I'll cut my dough into two and I'll flat my surface so the dough doesn't stick. Afterwards, I'll roll it out and then I'll cut to my preferred shape. So if you've watched this far, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. So this is the original shape for Poloo, but you can cut to your desired shape. And for the thickness, this is how I want it because of my kids. Yeah, so do as you please. So I'll preheat my pan and I'll add some oil. And I wanted to be sure the oil was hot enough, so I used a skewer to check. And because we are deep frying the Poloo and then we don't want it to be soggy, so I'll add the Poloo bit by bit, but do not overcrowd the Poloo. When you overcrowd it, it becomes very difficult turning it. And one thing to check, because this isn't puff puff, once you drop the Poloo in the oil, kindly use a stick to raise it up a bit and keep turning it while frying it. But just look at the outcome. It's so beautiful. And also, please do not fry this on low heat or your Poloo will be soggy. And one thing to take note whenever you are frying anything and taking it out of the oil, please make sure it's always a shade lighter because it turns brown it turns brown when it cools down. So you allow it to cool down and then you put it in a tight container. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and then subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Have a blissful week. Bye.